people purchase books and like read them? I know, it's crazy out here. I personally like to experiment with a different method where like you buy the books, give them housing, and like emotionally support them from a distance. Like that's my forte. Today we're going to be reading the oldest books that I own. You know those books that sit on the shelf and just judge you from a distance? And it's actually embarrassing for them because I don't even notice them anymore. Like I even forgot you exist, baby girl. So today we're going to find out if buying them was a mistake or whether they're actually some hidden favorites that we have that we just haven't been looking out for, you know? So let's get into that. The first one we're actually going to start with is Without Merit. This has been on the cart for I don't even know how many years now, okay? The cover, I hate it. I hate the cover. It never draws me in ever. Pray for me. Hopefully this isn't the first slump I'm going to have. This book is also on my March TBR, so it's real convenient like that. So we're going to be able to knock out two birds with one feather. I did not just say one feather. I said that with so much confidence. Let's just... Girls, we're on page 12. We're not that far into the book, and let me tell you, Colin Hoover is moving very efficiently. Let's just say very efficient, okay? Because we're already a mess. How are we on page 12? We ain't even got to chapter 2. And it's already messy, child. I can't even tell you what happened because it's a spoiler, technically. But I don't think it's a spoiler. It's just not on the blurb. It's like the first few pages in. So maybe I can tell you. I'm going to say it and then I'll let editing me decide if she needs to delete it. She's just randomly kissed this guy. And, you know, she's getting all the feels. And, wow, this is the best kiss ever. And she's like, wow, this is the best kiss I've ever had. It's like mint chocolate chip ice cream I'm having. Oh, it's great. And then he's like, is this a prank? And she's like, what the hell are you on about? This is a prank. My phone's ringing. But you're standing in front of me. And then she comes to the conclusion, oh, crap. Oh, crap. So I've just kissed my twin sister's boyfriend. Great. And this is on page 12. We're already in the messes. We're already in the trenches, okay? All right, suit up. Everybody suit up, get in your armor because it's going downhill from here now. Page 12. So funny, yeah. I'm using my prompt as a bookmark, yeah, and this is the prompt. A book where family drama is central. We got the family drama at page 12. Page 12, Colin, and we're already getting problems. I'm happy to be here. I am not complaining. I'm not complaining, okay? Give me the tea while it's hot. I'm happy. No, listen to... I need to calm down. I'm not a messy person in real life. I'm a messy person with books. I like it in books, okay?
A few pages later.
Sagan. Even his name is perfect. His name is Sagan. That's the shittest name I've ever heard. Ugh, that's a terrible name, Sagan. Actually, let me not say that. I don't know if any of you guys are named Sagan. I apologize if you are. And I'm not apologizing for being mean. I'm apologizing because that's your name. That's horrendous. Sagan? Does your mama not love you? Come on now. My name is Sagan. Oh, God, no. Horrendous. Stop. Okay, girls. Currently on like chapter 9. I think I'm like page 171. I've got so many questions. What is with the names of the characters in this book? Merit, I didn't realize that was her name. I don't know how many pages I had to get into to realize that was her name. And then we have her sister what's her sister's name? Anna. We have a brother named Utah. We have the main guy that obviously she has a thing for. His name's Sagan. And there's another random guy that shows up in the book and his name's Lucky. What are these names? There's only one normal name and it's Victoria. And Colin Hoover couldn't even just chill with that. She decided to name both the mom and the new wife Victoria. So there's two Vickies in the house. The whole book is weird. The living arrangement is so weird. The mom lives in the basement. Oh my God, the dad is so petty. I've never known pettiness until I read this book. Like basically they live in a church, which is on the back of the book. And when you find out the reason why they live in the church, oh my God, that's generational pettiness right there. Like how do you even, what possesses you to do that? The reason why I say this book is weird, but I think it's just the pictures. Like if I can find you a picture. No, okay, it's not that word. No, it's quite far in now. I can't find this picture no more.
2,000 years later.
Probably should have put a little tab on it or something. Oh, finally. Okay. I've lost my whole train of thought now because I was trying to find that picture. Honestly, I don't understand the book. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what I'm reading. Just picked up a book thinking it was going to be romance. I'm getting this whole complete different story about this family that I just need to understand what is happening. Her writing is just really entertaining. And like this family I didn't care about, I just need to read. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Guys, why has she put on her sister's outfit and tricked this boy into kissing her? That's crazy. Bro, that just came fast. It's like, why are you coming fast? All the secrets are out now. They're all out. Yeah, I gotta take a little break because that's mental. That's crazy. Yeah, no, yes, no, maybe so. Turn around, tap your toe. Eeny, meeny, mo. That one's gotta really go. Oh. Bars, what you know. Okay, I need to shut up now. I'm confused. The book has thrown me. Oh no. Oh no. Is it bad? Is it bad? So girlies, I've got the cart with me because we're going to choose our next read. I just finished That Merit and this book was so good. It was exactly what I needed it to be. Like, it got kind of weird and depressive a little bit at one point, and I was in that mood, so it really hit home. She was going through like dark thoughts and I was going through dark thoughts, mainly because it's that time of the month. Every time right before I start, I get so depressed. So this book was just what I wanted to read. I didn't want to read anything happy. And then the turnaround was really good. Now, I finally understand what this story was about the whole time. At the start, it's like there's no context, you don't know what's going on, you're confused. Like, there's just these weird characters that keep getting added in, and why the hell is there a mum in a basement? And then later on it makes all the sense, and it's like, yeah, I'm happy for this. It's actually made me want to read another Colin Hoover book, and the one that I'm thinking about is November 9th. Now, the only reason why I'm thinking about it is because it's available on Libby. So I'm like, do I go into this now? Because I think I've got like 5 days left on the loan and I don't want to waste it. It's on audiobook. I'm like, I could listen to that really quickly and get through this one and then knock 2 oldies off the cart. But I don't know if that's too repetitive for you, like to watch another Colin Hoover book. The second option is Happy Place, because there's another one that's available with my library again. I have the ebook and the audiobook as well, and they both got like 6-7 days. So I'm like, I don't want to wait. Anyway, basically, I don't want to waste the both of the loans, so I'm going to probably pick one of these 2. But if you want to know what I'm also considering, if we'd want to do dark romance, these are the ones that I've been on the cart the longest, because these are Christmas presents. These are Christmas presents from the first time I started reading, so I should really choose these, shouldn't I? But I want to use I really want to get through the Libby loans. And honestly, I want to prioritize my March TBR because I would love to finish a TBR for once. This is actually my March TBR, including Fearless, but I'm going to wait for the ebook to become available at the library. So we have these. Magnolia Parks, long time. That's been on the cart for a while. Silent Patient. So honestly, I think it's these 2. So we have these 2. Magnolia Parks is actually an option. But because, again, the Libby loans, I might come back to her. I might come back. I'm indecisive. Help me, guys. Help me. Look at me through the camera and tell me which ones to pick. I'm listening. Let me just... I heard it. You said Happy Place. So weird. I heard you say Happy Place, though. I feel like I heard you say Happy Place. If I'm right, comment down below. I feel like you said that. We're going to do Happy Place. But I wanted to wait for when it was more sunny because it's a bit gloomy today. So I don't know if I should start it today. You know what? Let's read the first sentence and see what it's giving. So we're going to start with November 9th. Fallon. I wonder what kind of sound it would make if I were to smash this glass against the side of his head. It's thick glass. His head is hard. The potential of a nice big thud is there. Wow, that... I'm probably going to read that one. That one. This one's going to be happy and the sun is not out. Let's see. Come on, Emily. Emily's not going to give me toxicity, and I'm in the mood for a bit more toxicity. This is going to turn into a Colin Hoover reading vlog, though. A cottage on the rocky shore with knotty pine floorboards and... Oh, this feels good. This feels good. This feels really good. Let me continue. And windows that are nearly always open. The smell of evergreens and brine wafting in the breeze, while linen drapes lift in a lazy dance. Oh, this is so relaxing. Oh, this is difficult. Do I go for that cozy offshore, it's very what's the word called for when somebody uses words that make you feel like you can feel like you're in the place? Atmospheric. Yes, very atmospheric. And but that sounds scary. Okay, atmospheric is what the word is. I think it is. She's already created a whole scene. I feel like I want to be in this place. I wish the sun was out so I could start it today. Or November 9th, where she wants to lick a glass off a man's head. Because that sounds... I'm going with your original choice because I heard you through the camera and you said Happy Place. So that's what we're going to start with. I might listen to this while I'm doing errands, but okay. Oh, it's time. Yeah, no, I got my coffee. I'm gonna get cozy in that corner. We're gonna open... Oh no, it's too cold. I want to go to like a park or something, but it's too cold. So I think I'll do the first like 2-3 chapters in the house. Hopefully tomorrow it's sunny and we'll go somewhere and we'll read. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm too excited. Why do you get so excited when you have to read it, Emily Henry? I don't even know why. I feel like I'm excited because I just know this one's gonna hit. I feel like I already know. I'm probably ruining it for you guys, but I think I already know this one's gonna hit. What if it doesn't, though? What if it doesn't hit? I put so much pressure on it. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna start. We already read the first few pages, and I know I like title starting, so. Alright, so girls, firstly, let me apologize for the lighting. It's gonna keep changing. It was just sunny like 2 seconds ago, but then it started hailstoning out of nowhere. But anyway, I didn't come here to update you guys on the weather. I've come to talk about Happy Place. I'm so like giddy about this book. I was worried. Remember I told you I was worried whether or not it's gonna be like toxic, or like I was feeling like a bit more drama like after my last Colin Hoover book. So I was worried this wasn't gonna give it. But I think I forgot the plot of this story. They're hiding the fact that they've broken up from their friends. Don't really want to be around each other. So we have that element, but they have to pretend like they're together. Like, oh guys, I love fake dating. I love the whole plot line of this book. It gets me so giddy. And obviously we have the dual timelines, which is working so perfectly because like you see how they are today, but then you get to see how they started up, and it's giving me all the flutters in my chest. It's so cute. Emily Henry's writing is exactly what you always expect. It's just so good. It's just so atmospheric is the word that we said it was. I can picture everything that's happening in here so clearly, and obviously it's taking me a little longer to read because of that, because if she says something that I can't picture, like if she mentions like a certain type of flower, like I will Google that flower. Like, what flower am I meant to be seeing right now? Or she was talking about her friend Sabrina, and she dresses like a certain actress, and I didn't know who this actress was, so I had to go Google that obviously to get an idea, to get a picture for them. The other friend Cleo is easy as hell to picture, like dip-dyed box braids and a septum piercing. Everything about this book is exactly what I want. I'm so happy to read it. Like, I don't think you understand. Last night I was up late reading it, and I was sitting there thinking, do you go to bed? And I was thinking, yeah, you are a human, you must sleep. And I was thinking, but how necessary is this sleep? I was like, well, you have a second human to look after, so it's very necessary. And I was like, okay, fine, I go to bed. I've got like one tab in here, but it's because I'm mainly reading on my Kobo, which I've got a lot of annotating in that one, so I'm gonna have to move it over here eventually. I'm thinking I don't annotate this book just in case it does become one of my top favorites, and I want like a signed special edition of it, and then I can give this to somebody else. So maybe I won't scribble in this one yet. But yeah, anyway, I have to go do the school run now. So I have to stop here, and I'll be back. I'll probably read this tonight again, and I'll give you girlies my update at that point. I don't know where I left off, but I finished Happy Place, finished it a few days ago. By the way, if you see like white cast in my hair, don't judge me. I just refreshed my wash and go, and I don't think it worked because I basically put product on top of product. I'm gonna try see if I can put some oil in it to get rid of it, but I'm waiting for it to dry a bit more. Anyway, that's not the point. Oh, by the way, I seen you guys comment saying that you want me to do a wash and go video. I was like, thank you. Now, you know what's crazy? I really wanted to do hair content before I like got into books. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make like hair content, and like on my personal TikTok account I started making hair stuff, but it's a lot to film in it. I feel like I'm happy to do it if you want me to, but since there's only 2 of you that asked, I think I might make it a separate video for anyone who just doesn't care at all. But anyway, yes, Happy Place. I tabbed a little bit in here. I did a lot of my annotations and note taking on the Kobo. However, I got played. I lost all the annotations because I borrowed the book from this library called BorrowBox. That's not integrated with the Kobo. They use Overdrive, aka Libby. With Libby, it's built in, so you can just access your book straight away, extend the lease if you want to. Whereas with BorrowBox, I have to go through this separate software called Adobe something reader. I don't even know what it's called now. And I have to transfer the files through that and transfer it to my Kobo. The loan for Happy Place was running out, so I updated it to extend, but I didn't transfer that file over, so it just locked me out. It just locked me out of the book. I couldn't access it to get my notes back. When I tried to update it, everything was gone. So yeah, I'm pissed. That was really annoying. I had the same feeling I had with this book with Funny Story. Every time I get into Emily Henry's books, I'm so excited. I'm like just happy to be here. I love how she describes everything. But then I'm not gonna lie, later on I feel like the story just isn't that exciting. Emily's books I always start off at a very high. I'm very excited for the storyline, the characters, the way she writes. Everything is perfect, but because you start so high, the rest of the book just feels like normal. Secondly, I think I wrote a note in here like, all right, babe, I get it, you like how he smells, because she wouldn't stop talking about his scent. And I hear that, like, if a guy smells good, it's just everything about this guy's scent. The friendship was beautiful. I just think it's so powerful to have a group of friends that you care about so much, that's basically like, they're basically like your family. Having a friend that cares so much to the point where they want to make sure you meet up, because like adult friendships are really hard. Like, you'll make a plan with your friend and then they're cancel, aka me, and then you guys can't meet again till like August. It's just adult friendships are difficult. Like, it's hard to stay in contact, but you know you love that person. So, and another thing I can appreciate is like banter is one of my favorite things in a book, and they did it a lot. However, I slightly kind of find it annoying. They were riffing off each other a lot, and it was cute, but it was also like, okay, all right, okay, like, you guys like to riff. Maybe I didn't understand all the riffing, and sometimes I didn't care to actually check what they were referring to. So maybe I just didn't feel like a part of it, so I didn't care as much. I don't know. I'm doing it again. But anyway, I'm gonna give this book. Here's the thing now. Here's the thing. When I finished the book, I wanted to still give it a 5-star. Now that it's been a few days, it feels a bit wrong now because all I've said is a bunch of negatives. I do really like this book. It was a really good one. Emily's writing is always perfect, but I think it's just something about starting on a high and then just getting like a decent ending. But it was more than decent, but I started so up here that it's hard to say that it was an amazing book. Honestly, it's a 4.5. That's what I'm saying. And now it's time to pick the next book. Come with me, let's go look at the car. We still have the March TBR up here. Tempted to read the March TBR. I actually think Fearless is actually available on Libby right now, but I think I'm gonna save that one for like a separate reading vlog, you know, because it's been a book that I've been highly anticipating, so I think I should just save it for then. Everything on the cart is kind of new. It's kind of difficult. There's only, literally, these are the only old ones. I should really do the oldest ones. But oh, Twisted Hate is one that I've actually been like quite highly anticipating. I feel like I should do Silent Patient because, again, it was a March pick, and I don't think I'm doing my April TBR. I don't think I'm posting an April TBR, just because everything that I picked for March, I still really want to read, and I didn't get to them. So I'm feeling to carry them into April and then do a separate TBR video for May, sorry. So I might not do that, and I may just pick up Silent Patient. This has been on the cart for a while. This is a highly anticipated read by a lot of people. A lot of people have said great things about it, honestly. It's a quick read too. I think I should get to this now. I think I might start it right now, to be honest. This is a book that I really want to know what happened. I've speculated already. I have a feeling that the husband was abusive, and that's why she killed him. I have no idea. It doesn't say, there's no context. But the real question is, like, why is she quiet after all of it? Like, why would she not say anything? Maybe she's just crazy. She got jealous. Who knows? I'm gonna have to choose this one. I need to know what's gonna happen. I think the reason I haven't picked this up to read is mainly because it's a thriller and it's not my go-to genre. Like, I enjoy thriller, but I never lean towards it. Like, I don't just think, oh, let me go read a thriller today. Like, that's not me. I will choose romance, I will choose fantasy, but in the same breath, I really enjoy a thriller. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna finally get to know what's happening in here. If you've already read this and you feel like you know my taste, comment down below like what you think my rating is gonna be, and then we'll find out what I'm gonna give it. But yeah, let's start. So guys, based off the prologue just alone, I feel like my speculations are probably correct, because we have a part here where she says, I love Gabriel so much. He is without a doubt the love of my life. I love him so totally, completely. Sometimes it threatens to overwhelm me. Now that kind of fits in my allegations of, I think she might be really jealous. If she killed him, she might be a little bit jealous. She also says that she's not writing any crazy thoughts in this journal. She's not going to write any crazy thoughts in this journal, so she may be a little bit cray-cray. But I also think he could be an abusive man, because this little top here where she's like, I'm gonna try doing this thing, and he's like, don't just say it, darling, do it. I don't know why, it's giving me controlling energy a little bit. So either way, I'm correct. Either way, I think I'm gonna be correct. You won't know, because I'm not gonna tell you if either of them are correct. I'm so educated, I'm so smart. I failed my literature GCSEs. I didn't even need it, because look how educated I am. I can read between the lines. Wow, delusion. Okay. I am gonna tell you guys my thoughts on the books that I read and whether or not I think this challenge was worth doing. Firstly, let's talk about The Silent Patient. Now, this is the one I left you guys off on, and unfortunately, as you can see, I didn't get to this one. I started this book right before the Easter holidays, right before school broke up, so I didn't get around to reading this one, unfortunately. I didn't have the ebook, so I couldn't read at night, and during the day, obviously, I'm playing and entertaining a 5-year-old, so I didn't have time to get to this one. But I did start November 9th. This I had the audiobook for, so I managed to read this, and this was so good. Oh my gosh, guys, when I think of romance, this is what I think of. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because when you find out the storyline, this book was so sweet. It was so cringy. Actually, I wrote down notes I wrote down my notes on this book, so let me actually get them so I don't forget. When I started this book, I was thinking to myself, like, this is so cheesy and feels so unrealistic, but like I'm actually enjoying myself. I feel like part of me wanted to side-eye it, but another part of me was like, this is so romantic, it's so cute. There was like points in this book where like they would get into a fight, they would get into arguments, and it'd be like annoying because it's like basically the miscommunication trope, but at the same time it's like I feel like that's exactly how it plays out in real life. Like you are waiting for that person to say the right thing to you and they don't say it, so then you walk away. That's what happens in real life. Sometimes the person's pride or something gets in the way and they don't say the words the way they're meant to say it, and like that's how you get the miscommunication trope pretty much. I mean, to an extent, and it's like that's what happened in this book, and I felt like some parts of it was very realistic, a lot of it wasn't. Like waiting a year to meet each other at the same day every time, I don't think anyone has that much willpower when it becomes to the person they love. Like I'm not meeting somebody who feels like my person, I'm gonna say, hey, I'll meet you again next year. No, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. So that's why the book felt fake, but it still felt really romantic. And I can't lie to you, like I generally felt like these two people were heavily in love with each other, even though they only met each other every so often, like once a year. It felt real. Like the love felt real, the concept felt cheesy, but I was so like, I was just, this is what I call a romantic book. This is very romantic, very romances. The bomb that they dropped in this book though, the plot twist in the book had me. When I read it, my eyes were popping out my head. Like when I even read it, when I was listening to it, because I was reading along at some points and listening to it in bed, the way my eyes popped out my head, I couldn't keep my mouth closed. I'm not even gonna get into it. Obviously I'll never tell you guys what it is, but November 9 was so amazing. I actually rated this book 5 stars. I don't care. But a lot of the times I feel like I have like a defense mechanism when it comes to Colin Hoover. I don't know why. I have been manipulated, but but this was a 5 star. This was amazing. Yeah, I'm actually happy I own this book. I'm not gonna lie. So that's the first one. Let me tell you what it's even about. So you have these two people. One's name's Ben and he's an aspiring writer, and then we have Fallon, who is an aspiring actress. They basically meet the day before she decides she's gonna leave to go to New York, and it's the 9th of November when they meet, and basically they decide that they're gonna meet up every year on the 9th of November, and obviously that's what the story follows. I'm realizing at the back of the book it doesn't mention one of the biggest insecurities that she has, so I'm not actually gonna tell you what that is. Clearly that was a 5-star read for me. Definitely recommend it, but at the same time, I don't know, you might find it cheesy. Anyway, you might find it really cheesy. Guys, by the way guys, I was on a date the other day because I'm starting to go outside now. I'm like, it's time for me to go outside, so I'm gonna go outside. Anyway, I was on a date. Guy, he was asking, what do you do in your spare time? I was like, oh yeah, I like to read. And he's like, what do you read? And I said, romance. And he kind of chuckled, and I wanted to over the table, but I was thinking, I'm not going down that lane today. I was thinking, boy, you better to get this date cancelled right now. Like, why are you laughing? Like, you literally have picked this restaurant with the candles lit and all that stuff, and you're laughing at me for reading romance. You want romance, that's why we're here, so why are you laughing at me for reading about romance? Anyway, but yeah, it wasn't even like a hard laugh, it was like a chuckle, but it pissed me off, and I was like, I'm not about to go down that debate today. Right, it's day one. Let's just see if we even vibe first before I start lecturing you on your little misogynistic traits. Almost put me off the whole date, but anyway, let me go to the next read. So before that, we read Happy Place, and this was another, this was difficult. I don't want to give 5 stars because this was written really well. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this one got me more than Happy Place. Could be crazy. This one got me more. This one had me more entertained. It feels wrong, but you know, this is a 4.5 star for me. I loved it. I love the premises. I love the characters. It was good. I just think there's a gap between me and Emily Henry. I love her books, and this probably sounds crazy because like literally you scroll like 4 or 5 minutes back in the video, you'd see how excited I was about this book. I'm so like giddy about this book. I love it. I'm loving it. But after reading one that actually feels like a 5 star, I haven't thought about these characters since. It's biased. There's a time bias there, but like I don't really think about these characters much. I think I just like the idea of Emily Henry books. I don't know, but this is a 4.5 star. Funny Place as well. I haven't thought about that book in decades. I feel like it should, in decades, I'm such a drama queen. I haven't thought about the book in a while, so I feel like it should really be like a 4.5, but I don't know, maybe when I reread it, we'll see. This was a 4.5 star, which is still really high. And finally, we have Without Merit. This one was a 4.5 as well. I love the storyline of this as well. It had me like confused for the longest because I thought I was picking up, like when I thought about romance, I was thinking about this type of book. So I was shocked where this storyline was going because it was very much about the family drama, but I knew that before going in. So had I messed that up? I don't know. This one made me walk away with a different perspective on life, and basically that was the main thing, like how everybody's perspective is different, and like sometimes you might think something and then that's just because you're seeing it through your eyes and you're not actually seeing it through everyone else. It's just actually happening in a different perspective. I can't even explain it properly, but this made me open my eyes a lot. This was a very romance heavy, sweet, romantic book where it's like these two people that you actually know are in love with each other. And then we had Happy Place, which I've forgotten about already, honestly. That place did have me in my feels as well. Well, now, if you're sitting around wondering whether or not you should go pick up that book that's been on your shelf for ages and read it, I would say yes. I've found 3 books rated above 4.5 stars today. Like, I actually found a 5-star from looking at my old shelf, and I was not going to read these 2 books, I promise you. They just look so plain. They weren't about to get read, and they're so small, but I wasn't going to read them. So I definitely recommend, if there's a book that's sitting on your shelf and it's been there for a while, if it's an old book that was hyped that you didn't bother reading, this is your sign to pick it up and read it, because I had a great time. These are all amazing reads. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.